gosh, that's gonna be so spicy.
Bro, I think I fucked up my soup.
But that's okay, we're just gonna keep going. Cooking is fun. That was fun, right? That looks like magic. For lunch, we're gonna be having black bean soup. My friend gave me this recipe, so I'm gonna try it out for the first time. I got all the ingredients except for bay leaves because when I went to the store, I just wasn't buying a bunch of bay leaves when I literally only needed one. But I don't know what bay tastes like, so I'm pretty sure I'll be fine without it. So first, we're gonna chop up one red onion. So how are you guys doing today? Fun fact, I used to work at Chipotle, and this is how they taught us how to cut onions. You cut the butts off and then you put a slit like in the skin, and then it just kind of peels easily. Maybe that's like common sense, I don't know, but that's not how I was peeling onions prior to working there. So, and that's just how you get the outer layer off kind of fast. Pretty neat, huh? That skin off. I'm gonna cry. I can feel it already. I just felt the onion smack me in the back of my throat. But there we go, she is all done. But yeah, so since the fall weather is upon us, I just feel like soup is essential. I make soup pretty frequently. I make like a, technically I think it's like a succotash, but not really, because I think succotash is supposed to have corn in it, but I don't put corn in it because I'm allergic to corn. Yeah, I said it, I'm allergic to corn. But I make something similar to it that my grandma taught me how to make. If you have grandparents that are still alive, specifically grandmother, learn how to cook from them. Like, definitely learn how to cook from them. I wish I was able to learn how to cook for my great-grandmother more before she passed. But I still have my grandmother and my mom who are both alive and well, and I get to like make recipes that remind me of home, which is really just lovely. I still call them though sometimes. I'd be like, hey, how much milk go inside the macaroni and cheese or something like that. So thank you for that rant that went to at least 5 different topics in 2 minutes. Appreciate you all for being here very, very much. I'm gonna go turn the heat on my pot. Whenever you're watching this video, it's very possible that you haven't seen a video from me in about a month. And will I talk about that? Maybe at a later date. It's not happening right now. But a lot has happened. But the main thing is that mental health has really been in the shitter. And so I've been trying to like cook for myself more. That's supposed to be good for your mental cooking and like going to the gym and all that type of stuff. It really does help. It's just getting to the point of doing it feels kind of impossible. So I'm trying to get better at that. Last week I challenged myself to not eat out at all. 1, to save money, and 2, because I genuinely believe that food is medicine. Like, I believe that, but I don't eat like I believe that, you know? Like, I'm definitely like, food is medicine. So like, I'm a bit of a hypocrite, I understand, but I do the best that I can. I do the best that I can. It's probably honestly not the best that I can, but I do as much as I'm willing to do at that point in time. So, you know, like for a while there, mental was so in the shitter that I just, cooking for myself is something that wasn't happening. And I spent an obscene amount of money on fast food when I did have an appetite. You know, sometimes I just didn't have appetite, so I didn't eat. So I'm also trying to get better at eating sufficiently for myself and my body, because my hunger cues are a bit fucked, because that's a symptom of depression. If you haven't figured out by now, I have depression. And if you're just figuring it out, I'm assuming that you're new to this channel because I made a whole 2-part video about it. If you want to check it out, it'll be linked up above. And if you are new and made it this far, hi, hello, just don't forget to subscribe, babes, okay? That would be great. Okay, I suck at cutting these onions. They are not the same size, but that's okay, I did it. So here's my 1 red onion that is chopped. Okay, I think we're pretty okay now. I got this camera and I'm still getting used to like using it. Like, I think my face is kind of blurry right now, and it just cleared up. Okay, so just bear with me while I figure out the lighting and like the magnification and all that good jazz. So let's go ahead and start making the soup. All right, so I read over the recipe, but like I of course don't know by heart. So I need to put the oil and onions together and cook until that's like translucent. That seems so far away. Am I clear? Are we blurry? I got this olive oil from the farmer's market. It was like a $15 bottle, but I don't know if it was a placebo effect. It was freaking delicious. And I say was because I'm almost out of it, but I haven't been back to the farmer's market, and I also don't feel like paying $15 for olive oil. But that was really delicious, like on salads and stuff. I can't really taste it when I cook, so maybe I should have just used it in salads instead of wasting it when I cook too. Anyway, that's besides the point. So we have the oil that is heated up, and then add, yep, the onions. There she goes. Okay, so all of that gets cooked until it's translucent with no spices, just the oil and onions. So that's interesting, but all right. Next we have a jalapeno. It says 1 full jalapeno, but my friend said that it depends on if you use the seeds or not, how spicy it's gonna be. And I'm sensitive, so I think I'm gonna use the whole thing, but only use like a few seeds. Because I don't see the point of eating food if you can't enjoy it because it's too hot. Like, how upsetting. I sneeze. It's not gonna come out though. Okay, next I add the jalapenos. Yes, I do know how to say the word right. I know it's not jalapeno. Jalapenos. Spanish is kind of my second language. Anyway, so I'm gonna add the jalapenos and the garlic, and it says cook until fragrant, which I think is interesting. I can't tell you the last time I followed a cooking recipe, so I think words like fragrant, translucent are funny. And I'm not mincing any garlic. I have pre-minced garlic because I like to make life as simple as possible. And maybe I'll regret this later. If I do, it'll be kind of funny. There's not that many seeds. You see it? There weren't that many seeds in the jalapeno, so I'm just gonna add them all in there. And if I hate myself for it later, well, then I would have learned my lesson. I just feel like I'm doing so great today. Today would have been a good day to like, day in my life, vlog edition. Why do I feel like I'm doing a great day? I woke up before 10 a.m. Amazing. Walked my dog. Happy for me. Love to hear it. Did not take my medicine though. I just remembered. Let me... If you need to take medication of any sort, this is your daily reminder to go do that. Okay, boom. Took my medication. Cooked twice because I cooked breakfast, as you guys saw. I didn't just skip it. Now I'm cooking this chili, which I feel like is just going to be so nourishing for my body. And I set up a psychiatry appointment today so we can get our noggin together. That's going to be spicy. I accidentally touched my lips after touching that had the seeds with it. I done fucked up.
Bro, I think I fucked up my soup.
But that's okay, we're just gonna keep going. Add tomato paste and coat the vegetables. Never used tomato paste in my life, but here we go. It's just like a tube of concealer. This is what we're looking like so far, in case you're curious. It looks hella spicy, doesn't it? Just because the red from the tomato paste. I don't know. Alright, put you back. My nose itches. Season with salt, pepper, chili powder, and cumin. I really want to use seasoning salt, but that's not what it told me to do, so I'm gonna like listen, I guess. That's gonna be so spicy. I feel like if you were really crazy, you could add some cayenne pepper to this, but seeing as to how my nose is already I won't be doing that to myself. It's looking good. She smells great. Add black beans with their liquid and the vegetable broth. So this calls for 3 whole cans of black beans. That's a lot of black beans. Oh, God. And then it said 1 quart of vegetable stock, so just cool. So just 1 whole carton of vegetable stock or broth. I don't know the difference between broth and stock. This says vegetable stock, but I got vegetable broth. I didn't think about that. Hello. So I have like garlic powder, onion powder, but I already put garlic in it.
Yeah, sometimes I still add.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I should because there's already onion and garlic in it, but I'll put some onion powder.
In the wise words of all the recipe people, season taste.
You're right. I have a question. Why do black people, especially women, add sugar to everything they cook? I need to know. I don't know, just anytime I watch my grandma cook something, she's always like, I want a pinch of sugar to take out the bitterness. Like, whether it's soup, whether it's like a vegetable, fish, doesn't matter. She's always like, add a little bit of sugar in there. Like, okay.
I don't know. Good question. Because they do that.
No, I do try it, and I don't really taste the difference when I'm always like, yeah, that took the bitterness out. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what's going on. I scratched my nose, like that, like really got in there. And I didn't wash my hands after I left the kitchen. It burns so bad. Like all around like the rim. Oh my God. And I'm gonna just have to take it because I don't know what else to. Wash your hands after you fuck with a jalapeno, please. Okay, so I did a quick Google. They said that rubbing alcohol would help the affected area, but if you were in a pinch, alcohol will also just work. I don't have any rubbing alcohol, but I do have some Tennessee. I'll try a little bit more, but I feel like it did not work. Like my note, nah, it didn't work. Nah, it still burns. The burning, wow. It said that whatever is like in the jalapeno to make it hot, it's not actually burning my skin because it feels like it's burning. It's just triggering my body's pain receptors, and I don't know which one's worse. Okay, my nose is no longer on fire. My soup has been simmering for a while. Give her a stir. So it's pretty much done now. The recipe said if I had an emulsion blender, I think, you know, like one of those handheld ones, to use that. It's like it's missing something, but I don't really know what, so I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and some garlic powder. Maybe it needs some sugar. What was I saying? So yeah, I don't have an emulsion blender, but I have a NutriBullet. So you ever done something and it's like, that feels like a very bad idea, but like you do it anyway? No, that's a terrible idea. I'm not gonna do that. Go on to the NutriBullet, shall we? Cooking is fun. That was fun, right? That looked like magic. And I'm just gonna dump that in here. I don't know, I feel like that didn't make a huge difference. I think I'm fine with the consistency the way that it is, so let's just go ahead and plate this all cute and call it a day. Oh, that looks really good. Yummy. Go me. Taste test. This is what she's looking like. Very cute, very cute. Just put some sour cream and cheese in it. Might have been unnecessary, but I did. I want to say it's a bit too liquidy for me, but I have to remember, like, I made soup. I keep expecting like the consistency of chili. I don't know why. Here we go. I don't like the chunks of onion in it. If I were to, when I make this again, because I would make it again, I would blend all of the onions and jalapenos when I had them together. It's not too spicy. It definitely has a bit of a kick. I'm going to blend it some more so that all of the big chunks of onion are out. Or at least most of them. Because every spoonful I get, there's like a huge chunk of onion in it. Fall has officially begun. She's eating soup. I'm gonna eat my soup.